guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while and I know that I haven't done any sit down talking to you guys videos in a while. I want to talk about something that's more serious that has been affecting me for the last month or so. I wanted to do this sooner, but I felt like I needed more time to just like process things and think about it and like decide what I want to say exactly. But if you haven't looked at the title of the video already, this video is going to be talking about Chester Bennington, lead singer of Linkin Park, and his passing. I just have so many feelings about it and about him and the band and what they've meant to me as a music listener, and it's been really hard. Unfortunately, like the music world, the movie world, just we lose so many people so many times a year. There have been amazing people that have passed in my lifetime, but I feel like this death has like affected me so much more than any other person's has like in my whole lifetime. Linkin Park was one of the first bands that I listened to when I first got into music, and they really shaped the rest of like my music taste as it like progressed and it like got broader and like I got into more bands. And the fact that, you know, they've been one of my favorite bands ever since I started listening to them, I was like, wow, like these guys are amazing. And like it's crazy to think that I've been listening to them for over 10 years. I mean, I know other people are older than me. I'm only 21. I know that there are people out there that are older than me that have been listening to them for even longer than that, because they've been around for as long as I have. His passing affected me so much because they were one of those bands that truly shaped my music taste. So I've always considered them one of my favorite bands. Always. They're always on my list of favorite bands of all time, and they always will be. And to know that Chester is gone, it just changed a lot for me. I remember the day that I found out, the day that it happened. It was on a Friday. It wasn't that long ago, it was like a month ago, but it was on a Friday. I was at home, and I remember I was getting ready for the day. It was probably like a little after 10 in the morning, and I'm on Twitter, and I'm hanging out with my brother in his room, and we're just on Twitter, like we're just messing around or whatever, and he's like, hey, did you hear about the guy from Linkin Park? And I was like, wait, what are you talking about? And then he shows me his phone, and it's an article from TMZ that says, I don't even remember what the title was, but it was like Chester Bennington dead at 41 or something like that, something along those lines. It had literally just come out, like the news had just come out, and my heart dropped, but at the same time I didn't believe it, because I was like, I don't really know if I believe TMZ. Like, TMZ doesn't seem like the most reliable source, but I was thinking, like, why would they lie? And so I immediately, after I saw that, I just didn't say anything. I just started looking on Twitter. I searched up his name. I was looking on Google. I was looking at everything. And it was all over the place. I didn't say anything. And I left the room, I remember, and I was just so shocked. And I remember telling my sister, and I remember telling my mom, and I was like, there's no way. Like, I was just in such denial. When I had found out that he took his own life, you know, it just, it really hit hard. And I know that I didn't know Chester, like, at all. And he didn't know me. A lot of people, the majority of people, you know, nowadays know at least one person that has taken their own life. They knew of a person that took their own life, and they can share that experience with other people. Yeah, I've had this person, my family or my friend, that's happened. And that's never happened to me personally. I've never had a friend or a family member, thank God, that has taken their own life, and I've been so affected by it. But I like to consider Chester to be that first person where I experienced that, because although, like I said, I didn't know him, I felt like I did. And then I just started thinking about, you know, his family and the band and his friends. They were going to start the One More Light tour here in North America exactly a week after this had happened. And I was like, oh my gosh, like they were gonna be here in like a matter of months. And it's just crazy, because I remember I was so excited when I heard that they were gonna be here, and I was like, I'm going, like, no matter what, I'm gonna find a way to go. And realizing that I could never see one of my favorite bands live, at least not in the same way that I knew them as, just like really hurt. And it, you know, I don't know if that sounds selfish, but I just like, that's like on my bucket list, you know, like I have these bands on my bucket list that like I need to see them before I die. But anyway, I remember the rest of the day I was like, I can't listen to music. I was in this like total state of like shock and just disbelief, I think, and just sad, like just the sadness took over me. Like, I don't even want to hear music today. I ended up listening to music later that day, and it was just Linkin Park, and it was so hard to hear. It was so hard to hear. And even now it's really hard to hear. I listen to them now almost every day. It's crazy because I was never really involved much with the Linkin Park fan base. It's great. Like, I've seen things online. I feel like being a part of it has made it a lot better. They actually were so great that they started a list of memorials all over the world to remember Chester and to celebrate his life. And I actually got to be a part of one of those memorials at a tribute concert with a bunch of local bands. I think that's why Chester's so special, because he was able to reach so many people, so many age groups, all over the world. It was amazing, and you could just feel the love there. Everyone knew how big it was that he was gone. He wasn't just some guy, like he touched people's lives and he changed people's lives, and I think the music did so much for so many people, you know. I feel like people don't realize how powerful music is until it hits them, until it affects them in a positive way. I just want to say that suicide is preventable. I just want to tell you guys to spread love and to be nice to everyone. You know, you don't know what they're going through, and you don't know what they're thinking about themselves or about their life. You know, you don't know what anyone's going through. You may think you know a person and you don't know what's really going on in their head. Musicforrelief.org is putting all their proceeds toward the One More Light Fund that will go towards suicide prevention in honor of Chester's name. So if you guys want to check that out, I haven't been able to donate yet, but I will be soon. It's musicforrelief.org, and it's the One More Light Fund in honor of Chester. So I highly encourage you guys to go donate, even if it's a little bit. It's all gonna make a difference. Also, if you're able to, and if you're a fan of Linkin Park, I mean, I feel like if you're up to this point in the video, you are a fan of Linkin Park because you wouldn't be watching it. But if you're a fan of Linkin Park and you have the means, I would go to their official website on linkinpark.com and go pick up a shirt, go pick up a hat, a CD, a vinyl, anything of theirs to show your support to the band, because I know that a lot of their proceeds are going towards suicide prevention in honor of Chester. I don't know if, I mean, there's probably not even like close to a chance that any of his family or friends or the band would see this, but if any of you are family of Chester that are seeing this, if any of you are in the band, any friends of Chester, I just want you to know that I'm sending my love and peace and prayers to you every single day. I think of Chester every single day, and I don't think I honestly don't think that, you know, that's gonna go away. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you liked this video. Also, share this video if you want. Tag people Linkin Park. Tag anyone, you know, that's involved with the band. I'd love for them to see this just so I can spread my love to them. I will talk to you later. Peace and love as always. Bye, guys.
Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do.